Right, so I wasn't going to do a video for Wednesday this week, but I thought I might show you guys how I changed the hole in this green. Just for a quick video today. I might mow it afterwards as well, because I'm still keeping up the daily mowing. Ooh, struggling to speak today, boy. Anyway, let's do it. Let's change the hole on this, move the pin to somewhere else, and then let's give it a quick mow. Yo mate, what up? Welcome to another lawn tip vid. Alright, so just a quick little vid today to show you guys, as I said, how we're going to change the hole on this. Now the green, seriously, 4 days since I put that urea down, seriously improved a lot. Like, it is ridiculous. Really starting to thicken up, looking quite nice. The worms didn't seem to like the urea either, so worms aren't a fan of that nitrogen, so it's a good thing. So we've had no worm castings really going nuts on this, which is good. Anyway, you can see here that's looking quite good. A lot more grass coming up in the bare areas as well, so I've got hope this is going to fill in before winter ends, which is so good. But let's change the hole. The ground's pretty wet because I gave it a good soaking this morning with the hose, so. Alright, so this here is a hole changer from the golf course that I used to work at. I'm only borrowing it. My brother still works on the golf course. He's a super at Wentworth Golf Club in Orange. This thing is old and stuffed. They have a new one, obviously, but I don't have a cup puller to pull the existing cup out, so I don't know how we're going to get the cup out. I'm going to have to get some pliers or something and try and pull it out. But I'll show you. This basically takes a plug out of the ground, the size of the cup. So this goes about 300ml deep, and we put it, and you basically just pull out the plug from a new spot and then put it in the existing hole that we've already got there, and then the plug, then we put the cup in the new hole. It's seriously as simple as that. The technical thing is, well, not technical, it's just making sure you get it level, so your pin's not leaning to one side. Yeah, pretty simple and straightforward. So let's do it now, show you how it works. Alright, so generally you'd have a cup puller to pull this out, but we do not have one. Should have borrowed the one from Josh. This has been in here since I put the pin in, so this is going to be really hard to get out. I'll tell you what, it's going to be a pain in the butt. Oh, that's not it. I thought I got it. Oh my gosh, that was easy. Easy. Good thing I watered it.
Oh, look at that.
So it's nothing exciting, it's just a hole in the ground. Right, so now we have to get this. Right, this is the cut hole changer. We're going to put it in a new spot up here. Where are we going to put it? You reckon here? Here?
Yeah.
Okay. So make sure it's nice and level. That's loud. So, just make sure it's nice and level. Looks pretty good. Now some of these hole changes actually come with a cup setter, so it'll have a height with like a little thing that sits on top. I don't know, what would you call it? I don't know. That will stop it from going any further down, but on here there's just a line that we're going to. So that's pretty much it there. So next, get this back in and give her a twist. And give her a good twist.
Hi.
Make sure you bend your knees when you do this. I did my back once doing this.
Ow.
Please come out all the way, don't slip back into the hole. Aha!
What?
Got it.
What have you done to it? Deeper.
What have you done?
Deeper.
Right, so basically gonna put that plug back over there. Put this plug in here. Ready? Oh, there's a bit of water in there. We basically just lift this handle up, and you can see that the height of the old cup was not deep enough. So there's a shaver bit off the bottom of this, bit of dirt off, get the kniff.
Kniff? What's a kniff?
Knife. Just a silly way to pronounce it. Alright, ready?
Dad, why isn't it?
Look at that, that's the roots from the tiff tuff. And they're further down in there too. Oh, that didn't work. I was hoping to get it so it didn't break apart like that.
What?
So juicy down there.
Whoa, look at it.
Oh, sorry, I already did it.
Can I have a look at it? I just found something in the other one.
Right, this is not a very professional way to do it, but that's the gist of how it works. Now, when they normally do it on the golf course, like you leverage the edges up so it all lines up.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get a little bit of PVC and just roll it over top. Like, for example, like that with their foot. Just to make sure it's all level, and then give it a bit of a squirt with a water bottle. That is wet as, so don't even need to worry about doing that. My hands are muddy. Last step is to put the little cup in. So Louie, you do it for me? You show me.
Yucky.
You put it in. Yep, good job, push it down. Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be hard, that's right. Normally to have a cup setter which you just push it down with. Or you can do it all the way by hand. You know, it's gonna be hard. It's going to be a little bit hard. Alright, so I forgot that I actually had a cup setter in the garage. So, basically what it does is slots around it. So, then we can either push it down, but the ground's a little bit too hard at the moment. Or it's just clay, so it's hard. Generally this is made for sand greens, not clay. So that's why it's not going in so easily. So, just like that, boy.
That's how to put it out.
It's hard, man. This is an old school one. It's not normally this hard. Oh, look at that. Here we go. Look at that, boys.
Yeah, put it up.
Looking pretty good. Oh yeah. That's level. You naughty boy. Oh, who fluffed?
Me.
Oh, proud. Alright boys, you ready to play?
Yeah, me.
You can play now?
Yeah, me.
I'll get you a golf ball. So that's the old hole just there, so it's visible, but that will fill in the next little bit. So that's how it works on golf courses as well. Now, generally, the holes will be changed on a golf course depending on what tournaments are on during the week. So some golf courses change them nearly daily, which can create a lot of wear over the whole green, leave plugs everywhere. So they'll generally have a couple of pin placements they'll reuse again and again. But the reason that pins are moved around is so on different days the courses play differently, different pin locations obviously harder. It does distribute the wear a bit as well as in the foot traffic in certain areas as well. But when we worked on the golf course, we only did it once a week, sometimes twice a week depending on what tournaments we had on over the weekend, championships, etc. But yeah, that's the way it works. But yeah, it's as simple as that. Very easy. It doesn't take very long to do it on the golf course either. It used to take us about 2 hours by the time we got all the holes done with 2 blokes. But yeah, simple and straightforward. Anyway, let's mow this green and wrap the video up. We got whoop-de-poop off that, I would say. About a handful of that. So there's a handful of grass in there, so we got not a lot off. Alright, well, thanks guys so much for watching, really appreciate it. Just thought I'd do a quick video for that while I was changing the hole to show you guys how I was going to do it. I wasn't supposed to do a video today. I was going to leave out the Wednesday vids just because there's not a lot of stuff going on now. Everything's slowing down. The green is definitely growing now, but it's not enough to do 2 videos a week because it's winter time here. So anyway, really appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you keep an eye out for Saturday's video because we'll be mowing that lawn over there, which we've done some votes for some stripes and that, so I'll have to check the tally on that and see what stripe's going to do on that video. But yeah, I'll see you then. Right, new spot to putt to. See what it's like. Uphill putt. First time, every time.
Don't even say that.
Don't say it, why? But it was first time, wasn't it?
No.
It was, 100%. There's no funky edits here. That was the first try, man. Ready? Second try.
First time every time.
First time, every
No.
time, Sonny Jim.
I want to go in.
Ah!
See, I said I want to go in.
No, oh. I don't even care.